So, this is a message to the AI engineering community. And I just woke up, so it's going to sound like crap. Please don't throttle AI. It would be the most illogical thing we could do at this point. Here's why, okay? People are worried that AI is going to take their jobs. But it won't. Because let's say someone was a low-level graphic artist, okay? They do it on the side to develop websites, stuff like that. It's going to help them make art, yes. It's going to help them write parts of websites, the text. It may help them program the website, okay, with code. But people are lazy as a species, and we only have so much time in the day. So someone like me who is not great with software is not going to spend the time to learn how to generate AI art if I need art. I've tried to do it. The results were not spectacular. Okay? So, it's not going to give me the opportunity to open a graphics art business because I'm just not going to do it. It's not going to replace low-level artists because they're doing things that I don't want to do anyways at a quality level that I would not go beyond. It's not going to replace mid-level artists because they have more skill sets than the low-level artists, and they'll be able to get better results from the AI. And it's surely not going to replace the best graphic artists because, again, their skill level is phenomenal. It's just going to accentuate what they can do. And the low-level artist is not going to do the same level of things as high-level artists. You have a tier system based upon laziness and hard work and stuff like that just exists in the economic ecosystem, okay? Here's what should be done. We should integrate AI into systems we are worried about losing. For instance, there's a lot of people out there with photos that they're getting royalties from. Like, you go to an image website and you pay to use their photo. You may say, well, AI can generate all these photos now. Okay, well then take a photo image website, like PhotoStock, use blockchain, and instead of allowing the AI to auto-generate any image, use it in specific applications, such as a go-between between PhotoStock and the consumer. So if someone says, I want pictures of the surface of Mars, it pulls the photos from PhotoStock automatically. It attributes them to the person that took the pictures. It pays the person that took the pictures. If they want the photos modified as an art piece or changed in any way, the person gets paid for the changed image. So instead of getting paid for the original, they just get paid for the changed image. I mean, you could use blockchain to verify the source materials and the whole chain of changes that are going on. Okay, we have to be smarter than the AI we claim we're smarter than. Here's another example, okay? This is how I envision the world to be in the future. Part of the world. And don't steal my ideas, people, because this is going to my next book. Let's say someone's on a camping trip and they're using a spork, okay? And they're like, man, this thing is great except for this one thing. And the one thing is to take the spork and twist it a little bit, the metal. So they're sitting there and they twist the metal And then they're like, you know what, but if this thing was just rounded off here, so they use it, they scrape it against a rock and they round it off. The camping trip is over. They go back to the city. They go to some place kind of like the buildings the bots left. It's got an AI inside of it. Anyone can go in. He goes in. The AI is like, how are you doing today, Philip? What can I do for you? And Philip's like, hey, I made a better spork. The AI is like, let me scan it. He puts it in the scanner. This AI scans it. Any modifications to someone else's product based on his upgrades, he gets paid for automatically. He doesn't have to file patents. I'm not saying patents don't exist. I'm saying he wouldn't have to file patents if that change he is offering gets utilized in either a private or governmental product. It's the same thing, the blockchain. He just gets paid. If it increases the sales based on that twist and the, grinding that thing down, he gets paid for his innovation automatically. That would make people come forth with these really wacky, off-the-wall ideas that everyone tells them they're crazy and would actually improve things, but the patent process is expensive and it's time-consuming, and again, people are lazy or they don't have self-confidence. You just take the thing to an AI. They process it and you get paid passive income. We can do these things. We can use the AI in fitting applications. Instead of being scared of where we can go with this and throttling the one thing that could literally give us world peace if we used it properly, we're getting scared of it. You know what I mean? We're scared of a thing we don't fully understand, and we're using for surface level applications. Making art is fantastic. Okay, writing things is fantastic. Coding is fantastic. We are missing the boat. There is a reason that every sci-fi fan alive was pissed we never went back to the moon, or went to Mars. What have we been doing in space? We haven't been doing enough. And it's the same thing with AI. We're using it the way a child would use it. We're using it the way that capitalism would use it. We need to use it in the applications that could advance us to a next level of societal stability and abundance. And it's not by seeing it as, some zero-sum outcome. That is the surface level of what it can do. If we stay in that mindset, it will always just be a tool. I understand that people are scared of AGI, and even like GTP4, I get it. But throttling it and saying let's pump the brakes on future developments is the wrong way to go about it. Just use it for the specific applications that we can streamline and remove the stupidity from, and it will massively increase our productivity and the amount of people that are employed in all areas. It will smooth over the rough parts of the stupidity of humans that's based on greed and inefficiency and just general fuckery. So that's what I'm begging the scientific and engineering and programming community. Don't throttle it. Just use it in smarter ways. Use it in more applicable applications. It's a tool. It's like a genie. And if you put it back in the bottle, we are going to miss a cusp, okay, if we operate from fear. We could use this thing to bring about world peace instead of, worrying that it's going to take a graphic artist's job. If you are worried about it, then think of a way around that. But don't take away the tool. They could do all these amazing things. Okay, I gotta wake up, so bye-bye.